Hello, this is movie review number 1164. This is Joker 2, Folie Adults. FOLIEADEUS. Joker 2, Folie Adults is a 2024 movie directed by Todd Phillips, who also directed the first Joker film. So this has Warner Bros. Pictures, and I saw this movie on October 29th, 2024 at CMX Liberty Luxury 15 Cinebistro in Liberty Township, Ohio. So, this movie takes place, I think, maybe 2 years after the events of the first Joker film. I think it's 2 years, but I'm not completely sure. But it takes place after the events of Joker 1, where Awful Threat murders Murray Franklin on national TV or live TV, and he starts anarchy in Gotham. Well, now he's being institutionalized at Arkham Asylum, and he is awaiting a trial for his crimes. He's being put on trial for his crimes, and the court is going to decide if he's innocent or guilty. Well, while awaiting this trial, and while being kept at Arkham Asylum, Awful Threat is still trying to figure out his dual identity. But he also finds love in someone named Harley Quinn, or Reed Quinswell. Reed Quinswell, or Harley Quinn, he meets the love of his life at Arkham Asylum, and the two of them fall in love. And I will not say this movie is a musical, but it does have some singing in it. But the movie is more like a crime drama film, as Awful Threat is awaiting to be on trial for his crimes. And yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Of course, the movie, unlike the first Joker movie, which I believe was the very first movie to reach $1 billion at the box office for having an R rating, Joker 2 is not going to do as much success as Joker 1. I'm seeing a lot of negative reviews for Joker 2. Of course, I did thought it was pretty good. I will say that the first film is a little darker than the second film. The second film is a little more of a comedy, a little bit. But I like how in the comments we see Joker and Harley Quinn meeting and falling in love, and that's what happens in this movie, Joker 2, Folie Adults. Harley Quinn is a patient at Arkham State Hospital, and she meets Awful Threat, and and let me put it this way, she has been alone for some time, and when she meets Awful, she doesn't feel alone anymore. And she writes Awful Threat being Joker. But when the trial commences, Awful Threat has to prove to the court that he's not the same person as he was when he became Joker. Of course, another big issue. The district attorney on the opposite side is Harvey Dent. Yes, Harvey Dent, who you probably know from the comics as Two-Face. Now, Harvey Dent doesn't become Two-Face in the film, but it's interesting to see another character that you probably know as a be- Batman villain, on the big screen, but the character is Harvey Dent, not Two-Face. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie, in my opinion. It was definitely suspenseful, a little musical comedy, and it definitely dives into Joker's madness, and insanity. So Joaquin Phoenix portrays Arthur Fred / Joker in the film. Brady Dada portrays Pauline O'Ree Quinswell / Harley Quinn. Brandon Gleeson portrays Jackie Sullivan. He is an abusive guard at Arkham State Hospital. Catherine Keener portrays Marianne Stewart, who is Arthur's Royal. Sassy Beats but reprises her role as Sophie Dumond in this film. She happens to be Arthur's former neighbor, and she was in the first Joker film. Steve Coogan portrays Patty Miles. He is a TV personality who interviews Arthur and Arkham. Harry, Harry Rorty portrays Harvey Dent, the district attorney who plans to bring Arthur to justice for his crimes. Reed Gill portrays Gary Puddles, who is Arthur's former crown co-worker. Ken Breon portrays Dr. Victor Rio, a psychologist. Jacob Rothman portrays Ricky Marine. Bill Smith Trofich portrays Judge Herman Wolfratz. And Sharon Washington portrays Deborah Kane. Yeah, this was a pretty good movie, and it definitely delves into more on Arthur Fred becoming Joker, Arthur's insanity, and trying to figure out his dual identity, while also being in love with Harley Quinn. And while I will say that the ending of the movie is just as shocking as the first Joker movie was, it definitely doesn't end the same. I'm just going to leave it at that. I will say, though, that this is probably going to be the last Joker movie. As Todd Phillips said that he is done with DC and he does not plan on a Joker 3. And after seeing the ending of this film, I would be very surprised if there was a Joker 3. How about that? But yeah, Joker 2 was pretty good. Even though it's not getting a lot of positive reviews, I still thought it was pretty good. So that's my movie review of Joker 2 for Deux. Please tune in for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.